Okay, so today, as you guys can see, I'm going to be doing a drug tier list, which is something I wanted to do as a video for a long time now, as just like a quick kind of unscripted thing, and kind of some guidelines for this tier list. I'm only going to be ranking drugs that I've tried because I don't think it's fair to rank drugs that I don't have any experience with. And each tier explained is E is something I never want to do again, and like in the rest of my life, like I'd never do it again, or at least I hope I never do it again. I don't want to ever do it again because it's not worth it. D, if somebody gave it to me for free, I might do it, but wouldn't be like super excited or anything. C, I might pay for it, like it's okay, but not really my favorite, not something super good. B, I'd happily do. Good drug, pretty good. A is like a really good drug. I'd go out of my way to receive it, pay money for it, like hunt someone down for it. And S are like all-time favorite drugs, absolute favorites. And another thing I'm going to say is this is all just my opinion, and this is going to be really biased. If you're new to drugs and you're trying to figure out what to try or what to do, don't like, I mean, you can get good information from this video, but don't take this as like the 100% like accurate thing, because this is just my opinion, and everybody likes different things about certain drugs and has different biases or different experiences with stuff. So if I rate something low, it doesn't mean you shouldn't try it if you think you might like it necessarily. Or if I rate something high, that doesn't mean that's like the best thing. This is just my opinion. So yeah, just take it as my opinion. Don't take it as like fact. So I'm gonna start from the bottom and work my way up. So at the very absolute worst drug I've tried, probably not a big surprise, is DPH. Pretty obvious. Most people say this is pretty bad. It's horrible for you. It feels horrible. It doesn't feel good. It feels like stimulant come down, and it's scary. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. I don't think it's worth it. I will say I'm glad I tried it at least, and like I'm glad I tried it at least because it was interesting. It was definitely an interesting experience, and if you think it's interesting, like maybe it'd be worth trying. But I feel like the thing with DPH is it's interesting, but it's better to just read trip reports or hear other people talk about it, because it's cool to talk about, and there is interesting stuff that happens on it, but actually being on it just feels awful. And I don't know, I wouldn't recommend DPH to anyone. Easily the worst drug I've done. Horrible for you, like destroys your brain, destroys your organs, doesn't feel good. Yeah, but I am glad I tried it at least. That's why this tier is E and not F, because I think everything I've tried has some merit at least, which is why it's E and not F. I guess like an F would be something that has like absolutely no positives at all. But anyway, horrible drug, would not recommend it. Kind of interesting, but doesn't feel good. So So for the next E-tier ones, again, talking about bias, these are all going to be hard stimulants, and a lot of people like hard stimulants. I used to like hard stimulants, but personally, I I kind of lost the magic. Like I don't get a peak anymore. Basically, what happens every time I do a hard stimulant now is I take it. I'll be chilling for like maybe 30 minutes, and then I'll start feeling really shitty, and then I just start masturbating for like the entire high, and it's really gross and unpleasant. So yeah, like it's really not enjoyable anymore. And so and I kept like trying it over and over again, like hoping it'd be different, like, oh, like, no, this time it'll be good, it'll be fun, and then it never was. But oh wait, no, it's not meth. The next one, the worst stimulant I've done is Benzedrex. It's basically like worse meth. It's meth, but it's over the counter, and you gotta extract it for 12 hours and drink this disgusting like lavender solution in fucking lemon juice to extract it, and it's really gross. I mean, I only done it twice, and when I did do it, the peak felt pretty good, but also the come down felt absolutely horrible. And it's just really like fiendy shit. Like it's literally like a stimulant. It's like the OTC stimulant. It's like the DXM or Benadryl of fucking stimulants. It's like tweaker shit. Like even my old friend who is a stimulant addict like wouldn't even do Benzedrex most of the time because it's that bad. It's like if you're doing Benzedrex, like you're down really bad. Like you're like, I need a stimulant like right now. It sucks. Right above that is meth. It's just basically better Benzedrex. I don't know. Every time I've done meth, it just hasn't felt that good. Like I said, just FAP. It's really harsh. Don't like it. Now, above that is going to be Vyvanse. So I think most people who've done Vyvanse or like talk about Vyvanse, like this is probably a pretty low placement. And I will say, like, most people, especially if you like stimulants, will probably like Vyvanse. But for me, I got ruined because I had it as a medical script for ADHD, and then I started taking it recreationally sometimes too, and it just, I don't know, like it used to feel amazing when I first did it. Like it felt like, at least the peak, the come down felt horrible, so it was kind of like a double-edged sword. But it used to feel like fucking amazing, like when I first started abusing it in high school. But I've done it so much at this point that I don't get any like dopamine out of it anymore. It just feels like shit. So for most people will probably like Vyvanse, and a lot of people who do stimulants say Vyvanse is one of their favorites. But it's just ruined for me. I did it too much. I did it medically. I did it recreationally too much when I was a dumb high schooler, and now it doesn't feel good anymore. And so probably my favorite stimulant, hard stimulant at least, but still garbage because it's a stimulant, is Adderall. Just when I've done it, it's felt the best. At least it feels better. Most people like Vyvanse better than Adderall, I think, but I haven't done Adderall to death like I have with Vyvanse. But I don't know. It just feels the best out of all the other stimulants. It still sucks. I still fap the whole time. I still don't really. I just feel kind of shitty. Just feel like garbage for hours, but it is my favorite stimulant, at least, so it gets to the top of E tier. Now, what am I gonna rank? Oh, okay. Another stimulant, Bromantine, but it's gonna go a lot higher than the other ones because I tried it recently, and it's not really like these stimulants because it's a lot weaker. So it doesn't have the negative side effects. Like, it didn't make me feel like shit for hours, and it didn't make me horny. Like, I think because it actually has like an antidepressant kind of component to it too. I think that like counteracts like the horniness that most stims give you. But it did give me some energy. It felt good. It was probably the best stimulant I've done, other than the stimulants I'm gonna rank above this, like caffeine and stuff, in a while. But I don't know. It wasn't like as bad as these, but it also just wasn't super good. It wasn't very strong, and I only did it twice before the big bag of it I got stolen. But since it got stolen, I don't think it's really worth it for me to buy more. Like if I still had that bag, I'd probably do it sometimes, but I don't really feel like buying any more. So yeah, I'd say it's like C. It's okay. Don't expect like the kind of euphoria you get from these. It's kind of more. It's a lot weaker. It might actually be pretty good for medically. I did get off a nootropic site, but so it might actually be pretty good medically, since it's weaker than these, and it still could maybe help with ADHD or something. But it's okay. It's just meh. That's why it's going C. Now I'm not really sure where I'm gonna go from here. This is. Let me know if you guys like this video at all, because this is like this is my first time doing a video without a script. So let me know if you like that or not, or if it's annoying, like if I'm rambling too much. But we're on to B tier now, so we're on to stuff that's pretty much all of this is stuff that's actually good. I would say. Okay, so Nicotine. Nicotine's okay, but I've just never honestly been that crazy about it. I really, most people are probably gonna think I'm kind of weird for this, but I really do think caffeine feels better than nicotine. Like, I get a better feeling buzz that lasts longer, and I just like it more. Like, I do like nicotine, but like, unlike most people who do nicotine, where they do it like really often, like I'll vape or have like a cigarette like once every couple of weeks, and it's nice, but I don't know. I just prefer caffeine, to be honest. And speaking of caffeine's gonna go right above that. So caffeine, like pretty much everyone does caffeine, and most people don't even consider it a drug because it's pretty weak. But I mean, I do caffeine every day. I probably take way too much caffeine, but I can still feel it. Like, I still get a buzz from it, and it feels good. And I basically rely on it to get through my day, give me energy, and so I like the way it feels a lot. It's good, but also it's pretty weak it's very weak compared to most drugs. You don't really get anything except for a buzz. Even that, most people don't really get a buzz. Most people get more of a buzz off of nicotine than caffeine. I'm just weird, but I don't know. I like it. It's my favorite stimulant, which is again, that's probably a really weird take, because I just don't like other stimulants anymore. But it's all right. Caffeine's good. I take it every day. Keeps me awake. What am I gonna put next? Nitrous. So nitrous is pretty fun. I like it a lot. The only reason it's so low is it's kind of weak on its own, but it still is a really good time. I really like, especially if I'm already tripping on something, like especially like another disso, like ketamine or DXM or something, or I'm like drunk or something. It's really fun. I like it. it's really if you have the whip it carts and you're just hanging out with friends and a lot. It's kind of easy to just do a lot of them because it's fun. It's fun to do in a group setting, and you can just keep loading them over and over again. I like it. It's pretty good, but it's on the weaker side, which is why it's going on the lower end of B tier. And normally, you'd probably want to do it while you're doing something else. I will say if you're gonna do nitrous, get one of those like big whipped cream dispensers and the canisters to load it in, because the hand crackers are really not worth it, because you can only crack one at a time, one balloon at a time, and it's like not as easy to crack it. And especially like also like whipped cream cans, they have some nitrous in it, but it's really not worth it, because you're getting like barely any nitrous out of it. Like it barely does anything. So if you're gonna do nitrous, definitely like spend a little bit extra money, get the big whipped cream dispensers and the canisters. Like it's definitely worth it. You can get the dispenser thing for like $30, and then decent amount of canisters for like $30 to $50, both of those on Amazon. And yeah, so nitrous is all right. Let me see, what should I put next? Guess I'm gonna put Soma. I don't know, I might move that after the rest of B tier is done, but for now I'll put Soma there. So Soma's okay. Just personally, compared to all the other like GABAergic downers I've done, it wasn't that strong. It didn't feel that good. It definitely didn't feel bad. Like it feels pretty good. Like I don't know. I think most people probably say it feels better than alcohol, but alcohol's more fun to me. Alcohol's more, I would say like iconic, I guess. So alcohol is gonna go a lot higher than it. But yeah, it's all right. Not a bad drug, but not my favorite for sure. What am I gonna do next? So this next one, Kratom. I labeled that really shitty when I made the picture. You can't even see it, the whole word. But Kratom is something I really, really gotten into, and I'm like really addicted at this point. I redose like 5 times a day, because the main reason I started getting so addicted to it is I have scoliosis and it's causing a pinched nerve, so the Kratom really helps with the pain. But Kratom's pretty good. They have the red vein, which is more relaxing, and the white vein, which is more stimulating. They both feel pretty good. Again, it's not super. Most of the stuff on here I have so far is not super strong. So much stronger than Kratom, but I like it better. But so it's not like a super crazy high or anything. Like it, I've never done other opioids, but I'll tell you right now that if you've done other opioids and you take Kratom like expecting it to be similar to like that, you're gonna be fucking disappointed, because it's nowhere near that level of a high. But it's good, it's chill, and also it can help. The best thing about Kratom, I think, is it can help with opioid addicts. It helps with opioid withdrawal. It helps if you are someone with chronic pain, you can take that instead of like painkillers and stuff. So it's a pretty useful and like helpful drug, especially with the opioid crisis and everything going on. It can help. can help a lot of people if you're someone who is like an opioid addict. I definitely recommend Kratom to try to help you cut back on your use, help with your withdrawals and stuff. So yeah, Kratom's a really good drug. I'm addicted to it now. It's the only thing I'm addicted to other than caffeine. So, right above Kratom, I'd say Gabapentin. I'm not exactly sure about where I place Gabapentin in the Soma right now, because Soma, Kratom definitely is like a weaker high than Soma. Soma is probably more euphoric, but I just like Kratom as a drug overall better. And same with where I put Gabapentin. The stuff I'm gonna put in front of that's true. But again, Gabapentin, out of all the downers I've done, it's better than Soma, but these two down here, Phenibut and Pregablin, are way better. So I kind of just it's going in the middle of B tier. I like alcohol better than it too overall. But it's a good downer. It feels pretty euphoric. I just think Pregablin and Phenibut are better. It's not a bad drug at all. It's actually a pretty good one. So right above Gabapentin. Actually, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna put Kratom in front of Gabapentin too. Like I said, these two are way stronger than Kratom, and they're probably strong. I'd say they're stronger than alcohol, unless you drink a lot too. But I just like these more. But anyway, alcohol. Everyone knows alcohol. It's a really good time. It's one of the most popular drugs for a reason. It's great social situations. It's great to just have a little bit if you're chilling. You can drink too much, get sick, and feel shitty. And there's a lot of drugs that are better than it. It is a little bit overrated, and like compared to things like weed, like it's weird how alcohol's legal and weed isn't. But alcohol is just a great drug. It's one of the most popular drugs for a reason. I like alcohol. You can't go wrong with alcohol. I shouldn't say that, but alcohol is usually a good time. So, top of B tier, for sure. A tier. I guess I'll go for now. Do I want this that high? It's definitely better than B tier. So DXM is a drug I have a very long history with. It's actually the very first drug that I ever did, other than like caffeine, which barely like everyone's done caffeine. That doesn't really count. Like when I was first in high school, when I met my friend who got me into drugs, the first thing I did was DXM, which I do have that story on my YouTube channel. But DXM, it used to be my favorite drug of all time, and it's definitely not a bad drug at all. My problem with DXM is it's really euphoric, but it has a lot of like side effects and stuff I don't like about it that holds it back. It used to be my favorite drug, but then I did better dissociatives and it dropped a lot. So the main things I think really holding it back is the way you consume it, and the nausea is really bad, but also just the headspace of it is like really like intensely overwhelming and confusing and kind of not fun. Like like DXM, like it can be really euphoric, and usually there will at least be parts of your trip that are really euphoric, but also there will be large parts of it where you'll just be like so dissociated that you just feel super weird and uncomfortable, and like it lasts so long. Even if you don't do Psilocybin, you just do like HBR or freebase, which doesn't last as long. It lasts, it feels so long, and you get time dilation and it feels longer, and it's just, I don't know, I just got sick of it. Like the headspace just is kind of uncomfortable, honestly. Like it just feels too weird, and it lasts so long. Definitely not a bad drug. It used to be my favorite, but I don't, there's just a lot, there's better drugs out there. I don't know. I guess for first time trying something, it wasn't a horrible thing. First thing to try. It's definitely a good drug. It's just a little bit of an acquired taste because of how weird it was, and I kind of unacquired the taste after a while, if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'll put it on low A tier. It dropped a lot. It used to be my favorite, but probably right above that is going to be Memantine. Now, Memantine feels way better than, or it feels a lot better than DXM. But it still has kind of a lot of the things I was talking about where it feels kind of weird. And Memantine lasts so long. Like, it takes like 3 days for it to fully wear off. Like you'll take it and you'll go to sleep still tripping, and you'll wake up still tripping. But that's not as bad as like you think it would. Like DXM and acid like are already like too long for me. So when I first tried Memantine, I was really freaked out about how long it lasts. But it's, if you take a lower dose, it's really not that bad, but it is still kind of uncomfortable. If you're taking a high dose, you have to set like a whole weekend aside pretty much. But I don't know, Memantine's all right. Memantine's all right. It's better than DXM. It feels a lot cleaner. No nausea, easier to consume than DXM, and it is a disso. Dissos are amazing. Dissos are my favorite class of drugs. So Memantine's all right. You can also, the good thing about Memantine is it's legal, and you can get it like on the ClearNet, and I got it off this like nootropic site. I got like 10 grams for $30, which, if you don't know anything about Memantine, like a common dose is probably like 70 to like 100 something. So like 10 grams lasts a really long time. So for how easy, like how it's legal, it's really cheap to get, it's a pretty good drug. I like Memantine. And just above Memantine, I'm gonna put LSD. Now, pretty much almost everyone in the drug community loves LSD, and don't get me wrong, it's not a bad drug at all. It's an A tier. A tier's a pretty high spot, but just, I don't know if it's my experiences with it. I think it's just I've mostly had bad experiences with it is the main thing. Like if you've seen any of my acid trip reports, they're all pretty much bad experiences, except for like one. But also just, I don't know, just it definitely feels good. Just something about it I don't like. I got kind of sick of it. I'm just really not as crazy about it as everyone else is, and not as into it as I used to be. Like I'm on antidepressants now. so I can't take any psychedelics anymore. And honestly, I really don't miss LSD at all. Like, I'm fine with not being able to take it. Yeah. So, don't get me wrong. That probably makes it sound really negative. It's still at the top of A tier, so it's an excellent drug. I think if you're comfortable mentally enough to like trip, and you're in a good environment, you have people watching you. Most people will love LSD, and it is an amazing experience. I'm just kind of sick of it. I actually think I'm gonna put Memantine above it, and that basically sum up why I've been so negative about these two, even though they're in A tier, DXM and LSD. They're both amazing drugs. It's just I think it's kind of like Vyvanse, how I was talking about, where I just got kind of sick of it, and it just started to feel They just started to feel uncomfortable. So, yeah. Again, this list is based on my experiences. The things I'm saying are based on my biases. So, and they're all still in A tier. So don't think that these drugs are shit. They're both really good. I just got kind of sick of them, and I'm rambling. Sorry. Like I said, this is my first video without a script, so I'm probably repeating the same things over and over again. But above Memantine is gonna go Pregablin. Now, Pregablin is probably close to just like the best, like straight best high from any drug I've done. Like unless you want to count like low dose ketamine or like MDMA, but I'm gonna talk about those later. Oh, also Phenibut. But anyway, it's close to one of the best just straight highs I've had. It feels really, really good. It's a downer, but it's not like a benzo or anything. It doesn't have the negative side effects benzos do. It's just pretty good. If you can get your hands on it, I think most people will like it. It feels really good. And above that, just above that, out of all these GABAergic downers I kind of tried last year, Phenibut is my favorite. It feels like fucking amazing. Like, a lot of people say it's not that strong, but I when I did it, it was super strong. It felt amazing. These Phenibut and Pregablin are close, but I think Phenibut just beats out it. Also, the other reason that I'm putting it above Pregablin is Phenibut's legal. You can get it on like the ClearNet, and so that just the convenience factor is there. You can get it a lot easier than Pregablin. Like Pregablin, you need like a script or like a dealer or whatever to get it. So very good, feels amazing. The only thing I will say that is bad about it compared to Pregablin and just is that the taste is super bad. Like, it tastes like vinegar, and you have to like mix it in with the. I guess I could capsule it, but I couldn't capsule it because it's in grams, and it's annoying to make like gram capsules. So taking it is kind of more of a pain in the ass than Pregablin, and it does make me a little bit nauseous, which Pregablin doesn't do, but I think it feels better and it's easier to get your hands on. So yeah. Now I will say, like, these three are definitely like more LSD, DXM, Memantine are like more profound experiences because they're trips. And so there's this placement I have in A tier is a little bit questionable. I'm kind of all over the place because I'm rambling, but just these Phenibut and Pregablin feel better, and sometimes you don't want to have a trip. Like I said, they all started to feel kind of uncomfortable for me instead of enjoyable, but I could always take a Pregablin or a Phenibut and just feel really good and chill, do whatever I want. So That's why they're where they're at. Everything in this tier though, I would recommend except for I don't know. I'd say everything in this tier is a great drug. I don't know if I'd recommend DXM or Memantine necessarily unless you like dissos. But everything in this tier list is amazing. I'd be happy to do. Yeah. Now we're gonna get on to the best stuff, my favorite stuff. Okay. So THC or weed. This is just probably like the classic perfect drug. It's really safe. It feels really good. I'd say if you want to get into drugs, like you probably can't have a better start than weed, because it's just, unless you're one of those people who get anxious off of it or something, it's probably going to be a chill time. It's not super crazy like a trip is, and it's not super like, I don't know. It's just good. Again, I'm not like super crazy about weed like most people are. I do weed a lot less than most people who are into drugs probably do, but it's really good. It's an S. It's one of the most popular and well recognized drugs for a reason. You can still get addicted and stuff, but compared to pretty much every other drug, there's like no health issues or anything that's like bad for you. So yeah, that's why it's going on S tier. So 2CB, I've only done it a few times, but it feels really good, and the visuals are really strong and crazy. Compared to acid, it's a lot more chill of a time. Like, it's not super overwhelming like acid, which I like about it, but also if you are looking for like crazy visuals and stuff, you'll be happy on 2CB. Yeah, it's really chill. Good drug. Nice psychedelic, not more chill than acid. Another chill psychedelic that most people are probably gonna think I'm fucking crazy for putting this so high, especially above LSD and 2CB. But I really, really like LSA. I think it's kind of underrated. You don't get a lot of visuals like you do with 2CB and acid and shrooms and most psychedelics, but it feels so good. Like, the body high is one of the best body highs I've ever had for any drug. Like, it feels like all of my nerves have been like replaced with with penis nerves. Like, every time I touch just like my arm or something, it feels like I'm masturbating. Like, it feels really good. Now, I think a lot of the reasons that this isn't as well liked is the way you go about consuming it is a really big pain in the ass, and it can cause a lot of nausea. So LSA is found in seeds, like flower seeds, morning glory, and Hawaiian baby wood rose seeds. Which if you're gonna get LSA, get the Hawaiian baby wood rose, because those are more potent. So you need a lot less seeds. And if you just eat the seeds, which is what I did, the first few times at LSA, you're gonna be so fucking nauseous. Like it's like the worst nausea that I've ever had. Like, way worse than DXM or shrooms. It's like painful. Like, it feels like awful. But there is a way to make it better, which is doing a cold water extraction. Which what you do is you you smash the seeds up into powder as finely as you can, and you take cold water with a little bit of lemon juice, and you put the seed powder in there for about like a day, probably like a whole, I think it's like a whole day for it to be like fully extracted and potent. And then you get another cup, or you put like a t-shirt or something over the cup and pour the water so it filters out all the seed powder gunk, and you just get the water. And if you drink that, the nausea is like way better. Like, you get little to no nausea. I've had times where I still got nausea from the cold water extraction, but it's nowhere near as bad, and it just feels really amazing. It's nowhere near as intense as any of the other psychedelics I've done, but I actually like that. It's just really chill. The body high feels amazing. It's just relaxing. It's good. Yeah, I'd recommend, let's say, like, you can, again, it's legal. You can get the seeds and just do the cold water extraction. I explained. It's actually a good entry level psychedelic, since it's legal and it's a lot less intense than other psychedelics. So yeah. Now, despite being named after this drug, I don't have like a lot of experience with it. I've only done it twice. And actually, back in 2020 when I made this channel and I came up with the name Psilo, I hadn't even done shrooms. I just was looking at drug names and I saw Psilocybin, and I thought the word Psilo or Psilo would be a cool username. But since trying shrooms, I really, really have fallen in love with them. I definitely say it's my favorite psychedelic. I'd say it's way more intense than any of the other ones I've mentioned, even acid, but in a good way. Like, the visual, like when I first tried LSD, I was super disappointed about the visuals, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, like, LSD visuals are cool, but I just thought they looked kind of fake and weren't as cool or as interesting as I imagined them, like, hearing about psychedelics would be. But shrooms, like, the visuals are fucking insane. Like, they're fucking awesome. They look like they're so cool. Like, I don't know how to it's just fucking badass. Like, they look super cool. The only thing I will say is, just most people say this, is the nausea can be pretty bad. And I get nausea on every single psychedelic, but obviously things like LSD, shrooms are worse because you're like eating a gross plant. So yeah, like, especially the come up with the nausea is a little uncomfortable. And but if you're like looking for like an intense psychedelic trip, like that's what you want with like good visuals, then shrooms are definitely what I recommend. I like it way more than acid. Like, it's really cool. I really liked it. I'm sad I've only tried it twice. That, like, I don't really miss LSA, 2CB, LSD, DXM very much since starting antidepressants, but I do kind of I do wish I could try shrooms again. If I wasn't on antidepressants, I would do that again. And the other drug, this is the thing I miss the most, for sure, since starting antidepressants, is MDMA. Now, MDMA is probably one of the best. Like, a good MDMA high is probably one of the best feelings in the world. It just feels great. Probably always a good time. Yeah, it is really unhealthy for you, and if you don't take proper breaks, like, you're gonna fry your brain. Like, you need to take like 4 month, at least, probably like 4 month breaks in between doses if you don't want to fuck yourself up. taking MDMA 2 days in a row is worse for your brain than taking meth for like a whole week straight. So you need to be careful with it, and you need to make sure you're taking long breaks. But if you do that and you don't overdo it, it's amazing. I think probably pretty much anyone will enjoy it, get a good time out of it. It's just, yeah, I don't know what to say. It's just great. I definitely do miss MDMA the most. And my all-time favorite drug has to be ketamine. So, like I said, DXM used to be my favorite drug, but I got kind of sick of it. And stuff. But the reason why DXM isn't my favorite drug anymore is because I tried ketamine and I started doing that. Ketamine is like, you take the euphoria from DXM and you make it way better, and you get rid of all the negative side effects. There's no nausea. There's not that like weird, like completely like fucked up headspace where you just feel like insane and like you can't do anything, like you're too dissociated to exist. Like, get rid of all of that. Get the good euphoric feeling from DXM times 10, and it only lasts like 3 hours. So unlike DXM, it's not like a 12-hour commitment. It's so you can just take it, do it for 3 hours, and then if you want it to be longer, you can redose. What I like to do is I like to take like 40 mg, which is like a good amount to where I can feel pretty good, but I'm like, I can function and just chill. And then once my 40 mg starts to run out, I'll take another one to I'll take another 40 mgs to extend the trip. But it's amazing. I love ketamine. It's just the euphoric feeling from ketamine is amazing. Like, MDMA is probably more euphoric, but you can do ketamine way more often than MDMA. And I don't know. I really like dissos. Dissos are my favorite class of drugs. Despite being named after a psychedelic and doing a lot of psychedelics, I'm not as crazy about psychedelics as everyone else. Dissos have always been my favorite thing. There's just something about that, and it just feels so magical. And yeah, so ketamine is absolutely my favorite drug. Another thing I will say is nitrous oxide on ketamine is an experience. that is fucking amazing. If you can get your hands on both, I would definitely recommend that. So, looking at all this, let me go through this. This is my tier list. So E tier stuff I never want to do again. I probably will do Adderall again, just because even though I don't get any euphoria from stimulants anymore, there's something about them that's really addictive. But never want to do these again. Worst drug I've ever done, DPH. Pretty self-explanatory, interesting, but feels awful. Then I just don't like stimulants anymore. Bromantine, pretty eh. And then all of these up here are good drugs that I would be happy doing. Yeah, so let me know how you guys like this video. It's very rambly. Normally when I make videos, I have a script and I like think about what I'm going to do before like I write out everything, I script everything out. So this is my first time kind of just turning on the mic and just kind of talking out of my ass, and I can tell that it's probably not very good, not very structured. I'm kind of rambling, saying the same things over and over again. So sorry about that. But let me know your thoughts on it. Maybe you guys like it. I just this is a drug tier list video explaining, ranking all my all the drugs I've tried, and like explaining my experiences with them, explaining why I put them. Is something I wanted to do for a long time, and I knew it was something I could just do really quickly without having to write a script and just off the cuff, so I could get something uploaded that's hopefully interesting, because it's been a long time since I've uploaded, and getting the motivation to work on more scripted videos has been hard recently. So I just thought this would be something interesting to do, something fun I could put out before I start working on like more serious videos and get more scripted content out. So let me know how you liked it. If you liked this kind of video, if you don't like this kind of video, you don't want me to do things like this anymore. But yeah, and I hope this was interesting at the very least. Before I do go out, I already made a video about this, but I started a Discord server for this channel, and just for other people that I'm trying to grow. And if you're 18 or older and you like my content, or you're just interested in these kind of things, or you just want a chill place to talk, it's not only about drugs. We talk about other things there too, or it's really dead right now, but I'd like to make it not just a drug server. But the link to that is going to be in the description. I'd really appreciate it if you joined. Again, it is only 18 plus. So if you admit to being under 18, and we will have to ban you, unless you want to join to ask for harm reduction information, then I'll give you the harm reduction information or try to help you, but then you'll have to leave. But yeah, sorry. Again, I'm not used to making videos like this without a script, so I'm really rambly, but thanks for listening anyway. I appreciate it if you'd check out the Discord server, and hopefully soon some more scripted regular type of videos for this channel will come out soon. I'm sorry I'm really bad at uploading, but thanks for sticking with me anyway. Goodbye.